Encounters with Spirit Messengers, Part 2, The Unexpected Rain. God is always behind His beautiful creation, and His feminine embodiment is our dear Mother Nature that sustains and nurtures our lives. If we respect our Mother, she will always let us know through her messengers that she loves us back and that she is delighted to see our humility and our good and naive intentions to protect her. In this story, our group of applied and practical spiritual ecology received an omen while working in a natural environment. This is the story of that encounter. Endless preparations. Hey, let's go, said Felix. It is almost noon, and we have not managed to even leave the house. Please stop the endless preparations. We're just going down there, to the lake. Can't you realize that we're going to roast with the 12 o'clock heat? He added, visibly desperate, while I was preparing to follow up with another similar comment that didn't have time to come out from my mouth because Alicia exclaimed, "Hats! Thanks, Felix. I knew that something was lacking. And now, yes, let's go." When we crossed the Rivera Highway, we respectfully yielded the lead of our group to Krista, who immediately initiated the search for a clear passage that could allow us a frank access to the lake among the opulent neighborhood residences that in that zone prevented the free passage to its shore. "This way," exclaimed triumphant Krista after she found in just a few minutes an empty lot not very far from we were and that would let us access to the shore of the lake. Excited as we were on starting a new spiritual work, we did not perceive at first the remarkable change on the temperature in the atmosphere because only minutes ago the heat was frankly suffocating and the sun fell heavy and bluntly on us, as it was normal for this time of year that even had suffered from a prolonged drought. Nevertheless, now the temperature was more pleasant and a fresh breeze was blowing. The unexpected rain. Once we left the empty lot, a strong gust of fresh wind received us all. The spectacle was impressive. The surface of Lake Chapala extended enormous everywhere our sight could reach, and more. Once we finished our spontaneous interaction with the spirit of the lake, Krista immediately indicated a place in the margins of the water where Vicente, Ignacio, and Juanito, the three small members of our group, played cheerfully, competing to see who soaked more with water the other. "This is a magnificent place for the ceremony," Krista affirmed. "Please, everybody, form a circle." With a seriousness that did not characterize her, Krista offered to the great universal spirit who animates it all the fruit of our work, requesting protection to the tutelary deities of both traditions of Mexico, and saluted all the visible and invisible guardians of the sacred lake. She requested they could listen to our humble appeal of aid to heal and help on the recovery of this now reduced and contaminated body of water embodied by Rapa Villeme, the sacred spirit of Chacahala Lake. After her touching and spirit intervention for Chapala Lake, our group kept an absolute silence in which time seemed to have stopped for some instants. A pleasant sensation of peace and serenity moved within our circle and through all of us, and at that precise moment an enormous thunder boomed just upon our heads, generating a huge group fright. We were hardly recovering from the unexpected roar when a heavy curtain of water fell on us. It was raining in abundance. What a wonderful omen for the future of our work in pro of the healing and recovery of the sacred lake. Soaked but happy, we proceeded to walk closely together in a single row by the shore of the enormous lake with the mission to keep an absolute silence so we could connect internally if possible with the spirit of the lake and follow its instructions. Felix, without breaking the silence of the group, stopped for some brief moments to show our group with a hand motion some dead fish that the tide had deposited in the shore of the sacred lake. It appeared as if the lake wanted to show us the tragedy occurring in its interior due to the pollution thrown under its body. By this time, the sun had reappeared through the clouds and was falling again with all its force over our heads. Immediately afterwards, Alicia efficiently started to make the distribution of our hats, which were received with quiet acceptance.